Up next is the only acceptable story of Gohan Black.
Know your place, worm. Prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
So you guys know wholeheartedly that Goku Black is my favorite character in Dragon Ball. And I was thinking the other day, what would be a acceptable substitute for Goku being Goku Black or Zamasu taking Goku's body? And there's really only one substitute that would make any sense and would be amazing, and that is future Gohan Black. Now you guys are going on the comment section, how would this work? There's no way, there's all these different things that need to be changed, and that's true. There is a lot that needs to be changed. Number one, Zamasu would never have that sparring match with Goku, triggering him into becoming Goku Black. The best way to do this is that the future Universe 7 Zamasu, the one that ends up being the immortal Zamasu, Gowazu takes him into the past, trying to show him that mortals have strength and should be safeguarded, essentially, because at this point Zamasu's having doubts of whether he needs to protect mortals. And then he goes back in the past and he shows Zamasu future Gohan facing off against the two androids, like we saw in the future Trunks movie. So Gowazu thinks that this was enough to humble Zamasu and make him fight for the mortals, but this has the opposite effect. Not only does Zamasu see the power of the androids, but he also sees the power of the Super Saiyan transformation and wants this power for himself. So he still connives behind Gowazu's back, goes to the Super Dragon, and wishes for this same power. Now this is where the story would have to deviate slightly. Now, since it is the Super Dragon, it is not far-fetched to think that he could just be like, you know what, give me Gohan's body, I want to be Gohan. And then the future dragon could just be, or the Super Dragon could be just like, alright, boom, done. And he transforms into the last version of Gohan, which still is missing the arm. But now he has access to all of Gohan's abilities. He has access to the Super Saiyan abilities, and I guess at that point that's basically all Gohan had. But he can build on that, because any other explanation why he would be in Gohan's body, it would be way too convoluted, because I guess he could wish back future Gohan and then he'd have to find the Dragon Balls again to switch bodies with him or whatever the case might be. But this would be a better, faster way to get to our end goal of future Gohan Black. Next, he decides to go ahead with the Zero Mortals plan, and he heads straight to Earth, seeing as how he would think that Earth would be the best testing ground for his powers, seeing as how they just got through what seems to be two apocalyptic events, and the only savior they have is Trunks. So he goes on Earth and exterminates as many people as he can. Trunks is hesitant to fight him because he is Gohan, essentially, but eventually gets his reservations. And it'd be so cool to see this power play where, he's like, oh man, he hesitates at every moment to try to finish off Gohan Black, only adding to Gohan Black's strength because he fails to defeat him every single time. So eventually he does go back to the past to try to get Goku and Vegeta's help. They come back to the present and they fight the Super Saiyan version of Gohan Black, similar to the manga, and they defeat him. Super Saiyan Gohan Black decides to leave, or maybe uses a tyrant to go to escape. And they're like, all right, now the future is saved. But before they leave, he comes back and this time he's got a considerable ki boost. And they're like, he just left, how could this happen? Well, he used a timer to go to a different time to train, heal, and all that stuff, and then just kind of used a timer to come right back to the exact same time that or the couple of seconds away from where he left. So it seemed like he left for only a split second, but he's actually been gone for maybe years or whatever the case might be. And this is where it gets cool. So, of course, in the Goku Black arc, we have Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, and I would love to see Super Saiyan Rose future Gohan Black. That would be pretty awesome. But at the same time, in the same token, I think it would be much cooler if they use the fact that Gohan has all this hidden ability, all these hidden traits, something that we really haven't seen too much since the Cell Saga from Gohan, from the original Gohan, and we can see exactly how far that goes when it's used in the proper hands by Zamasu, and he comes back and maybe he goes straight into Super Saiyan White or something, using the Mystic form to boost his abilities. So he's basically either Mystic Gohan with Super Saiyan White or Mystic Gohan with pink hair, whatever the case might be. Maybe a combination of those two, or the combination of that transformation. That would be pretty cool. He takes out Vegeta and he takes out Goku, and same similarities coincide with what happened in the anime. They have to go back to the past. Future Trunks stays behind to try to defend them off. You can still have Future Trunks going to Super Saiyan Rage transformation, although I do like how in the manga he didn't, because I don't like transformations that have no explanation. So a cool twist after all this could be that even though he still wants to continue with the Zero Mortals plan, future Gohan Black wants to become even stronger, and even though he's reached his new form and basically taken out Goku and Vegeta, he feels like there's more power within himself and he wants to take it all out. But since he killed all the Kais and everything like that, he's still going through the same situation as in the anime. There is nobody to kind of boost up his abilities, so what he decides to do is he decides to use the regular Dragon Balls. So he wants to wish back future Gohan so that way he can fight him and then become stronger. So he wishes back future Gohan. Future Gohan is still missing the arm, and then when Vegeta and Goku come back after training, they meet up with Future Trunks. Maybe Future Trunks lost the fight even in Super Saiyan Rage mode, or maybe he didn't go into that in the first place and just hit with Mai. They all try to track down future Gohan Black, find the newly resurrected future Gohan first, thinking that that might be Black, but obviously that's not, because he's all beat up or whatever. They give him a Sensu Bean. Future Gohan Black comes back, and at this point he transforms even further beyond, and you can see either a new transformation or a more enhanced version of what he had, and now he's becoming like Namerge Zamasu levels, where he thinks he's the most powerful being in all the universes. And I think it'd be cool if after this huge engagement where they all fight each other, the future Gohan, the newly resurrected future Gohan, has some sort of trigger where he transforms into a brand new transformation, also like an ultimate transformation, because remember, he has been being beaten up the entire time that he's been resurrected. So now he's got this huge Zenkai boost, and maybe he goes into the mystic form or whatever the case might be. Ultimately, I don't like how Xeno comes in and erases Goku Black, so I wouldn't add that into this. What I would really add is the Mafuba working, and maybe it takes 1 or 2 tries, maybe it takes 3 tries to get the Mafuba right to kind of seal him away. But I think sealing away a character like this is really, really cool, because then it gives you an outlet to kind of have him come back later down the line in a completely different arc somehow. And I think that would be really, really awesome. Honestly, that's what I think that they should have done with the Merge Zamasu thing, that they should have just Mafuba'd him into a different jar or whatever, and then put him maybe like in an otherworld style prison or something, and that would have been really, really cool. Hopefully then we could have had him come back later down the line. But anyway, guys, those are just my thoughts, my free range thoughts on what would a Gohan Black or a future Gohan Black look like. Let me know in the comments below anything you would like to add to this story, or any sort of hiccup you might have with my explanation of it. Drop me a like if you haven't already, and subscribe. This is going to be Dragon Ball Black signing off.